I think the thing that shocked me was the response from Oxfam senior management. I had expected that when I brought to them evidence of the scale of abuse that they would be responsive to that. I'd brought to the attention of the Chief Executive and the trustees concerns about sexual exploitation and abuse at Oxfam GB. I'd really struggled to get the traction I sought. Given the scale of the abuse that we were uncovering, I was extremely concerned that we were not doing everything we could to safeguard these people from abuse by our own staff. And at that point I contacted Protect. I knew that they were independent, I knew that they didn't have an agenda, I also knew that they were professional. Every time I called it was the same individual, and that was incredibly helpful because he knew my case very well. And not only did he give me the facts, but also gave me that emotional support as well, because when you're a whistleblower you feel incredibly alone. There was a particular incident when I was with my son and someone came up to us and was quite open about their views on my having spoken publicly. And that was incredibly hard. You know, my son is only 4 years old, and to have to hear that is extremely difficult. And that's when it's even more important to have an organisation like Protect there to say what you're saying about, you know, systemic sexual exploitation and abuse is serious and action does need to be taken. When the issues of systemic abuse in the aid sector became public, I was invited in to meet with the Department for International Development. I really wanted somebody with me to bear witness to what I said, but also to provide me with support. And Protect accompanied me to that meeting, and they were absolutely excellent. They then asserted what my rights were, and they were just a real advocate for me in that meeting. There was a public inquiry into the concerns I raised along with others, and that led to a report published into sexual exploitation and abuse in the aid sector. And that was a really hard-hitting report by all accounts, with some very strong recommendations for change in the sector. The next stage is to see those recommendations through. So I'd really encourage those people watching this video who are thinking about speaking up to go for it. Go for it with support, but go for it and make a difference.